J.
Not recording, are you?
Yeah.
No, I'm not ready.
Well, you should. This
Okay.
is a place of show.
Okay. We just share our little outfits.
Hey, DJ, cut the mic, please. DJ, cut it out. What's good, y'all?
What's up, guys?
What's good, y'all? Welcome to the show. What we talking about? We at the campsite again. What campsite is this?
We're at Swim Bay State Park here in Washington. Swim is the city, and this is our first time here, guys. We lived here all our lives and never been here before. It was only about an hour drive, hour and a
You want to
half.
to the mic,
Oh.
please?
It was only an hour and a half from where we live, so not a far drive at all. A 30-minute ferry ride, and then from there, about a 50-minute drive, and we're here. It's beautiful. I found this site last minute, especially on the Labor Day weekend. It's kind of impossible to find like 2 nights back to back, but I guess it was meant to be outdoors. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
It worked out.
Yes, guys. Summer is over. It's officially over. We are Labor Day weekend. You know what I mean? Wishing everybody
Oh, this couch is comfy.
wishing everybody a happy Labor Day weekend. It's been nice. You know what I mean? You have to take advantage of the good weather. You know, get outside, get with nature, and connect. So yes, beautiful.
Summer went by
It's
pretty
beautiful.
fast.
It went by super duper fast.
Super fast.
You know what I mean? I'm not liking it, y'all. I'm not liking it. Too fast.
I mean, we only had like 3 months of summer here in Washington, but boy, oh boy, those months went by super quick. All right.
So what we talking about?
Geez, when was the last time we had our podcast? We need to follow up on that. Was it at Seaside? It was, wasn't it?
You didn't shoot a lot of podcasts, so I mean,
All right, what we talking about?
so before we get
Well,
started,
let me introduce you guys. I'm Dina. I go by Dina Bobina on Instagram. That's 2 N's, Dinna Bobina.
what she trying to say is, guys, go follow her on Instagram.
Yep. My YouTube channel will be up and running soon. So once that's up and ready, I'll let y'all know.
Yeah, you
Oh
guys,
my,
if
there's
you
a
guys,
bee
if you
on
guys
the mic.
haven't go and subscribe, yeah, go ahead and subscribe right now to the Bobby Jones Show. Really much appreciated. You did, because you've been working hard, man. I've been working. I know I've been slacking a little bit, but
He took like a month off.
I've been trying, man. You know what I mean? Just you know, life happens, stuff happens. You dig what I'm saying? So I took a little break, just a little bit. You know what I mean? But we here, we back at it. You know what I mean? With the podcast. You know, we got something to talk about today, I guess.
Yes, start it off, babe.
Before we get started, guys, I want to say 9 things you will never regret doing: investing in yourself, taking 10 deep breaths, going to bed an hour earlier, right? Walking 10,000 steps per day. Woo, that seems a lot.
It's doable.
Spending more time in nature, like right now where we at, nature. I recommend you guys to do that. It feels good. It feels amazing. Telling someone you love them. That's very, very important. Love is key. Choosing food that nourish you. That's what you put in your body. Take care of yourself. Working hard on something you love. That's very important too. If you love it, work on it. Writing something you're grateful for. You know what I mean? I think these 9 things can help you guys out, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like I said, it works. These stuff works. You know what I mean? So it's very important that we learn about these things. You know what I mean? Learning to better yourself. You know what I mean? Because every day I'm learning, trying to better myself, trying to be a better person than I was yesterday, right? Yesterday is that's the whole key. That's the point. Is you know what I mean, it's like elevating. You have to elevate in life. You can't go back down. You got to go up. That's the only way is going up. So I think that's very important. Wouldn't you say?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Definitely when it comes to you investing in yourself to be better every day, every month, every year, setting that goal and following through with it is so important. But I know sometimes things don't work out the way they do, and we get sidetracked, we put it on the back burner, and we lose focus. But the most important thing is to never give up, to pick up where you last left off, and just continue to ride that wave.
What were you just talking about? I just got distracted.
What you were saying.
Oh
about
yeah,
elevating
you're right.
yourself.
Before let me pour this glass up. We
But
forgot
yes,
to,
let's start with
we
our
forgot
drink
to, toast. We
and
got the
our
non-alcoholic
toast.
beverage right here, guys. Westbrook. You know, mocktails. I enjoy. I ain't gonna lie, guys. I enjoy these mocktails. I mean, these yeah, I'm fine with it. I'm fine. I'm fine with not having a drink. I'm fine with that, guys. It's been 8 months. You guys can go ahead and give me a round of applause, please. It's been 8 months. I've been sober. I've been clean. I feel good. I feel amazing. You know what I mean? So I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, it's not easy. You know, when you've been
There we
drinking.
go, young lady.
Thank you.
Cheers to the podcast.
Cheers.
Cheers to you too. Cheers to you guys that's watching and supporting. I get a few messages here and there telling me that I'm doing a good job, doing the right thing, man. Guys that you're watching, I really do appreciate these comments mean a lot, man. You make me feel good. Thank you. I've been working. I've been trying. All I can do is try. So you guys really do make me feel good. I love getting these messages, man. Thank you a lot, guys. I appreciate love and support. That's not bad. It's not bad, I tell you that. Okay, back to what were we talking about?
About elevating yourself and becoming a better person. And just don't lose track of the goal, even if there's some bumps in the road. You know, life never goes smoothly. Never does. It's just not realistic. There's always going to be bumps in the road. And just focus, stay focused, don't lose track, and just keep your eyes on the prize.
What you got? What you got?
Well, geez, nothing right now. Well, we weren't supposed to shoot the podcast.
Okay,
So
so
I'm just gonna-
let's just talk about Nicki Minaj, guys. Has broken the record for the most monthly listeners for a female rapper in Spotify history with 63.8 millions. Hey,
I mean, Nicki.
I want to shout out to Nicki
always-
Minaj, man. Like I said, I don't know her personally, but I do think she's a really good female MC as a rapper. Excuse me. Nah, you're not. I'm sorry. There's a lot of female rappers out there right now. They cool, but they ain't messing with Nicki Minaj. She is crazy. She's in her own lane, and she can rap her ass off. To be honest, you know what I mean. So, shout outs to her, man. She's doing her thing, man. Like I said, they got a lot of female rappers out there, but Nicki Minaj, she's something, man. Just her style, just her whole her whole style is just crazy. The way she can switch up and all kind of stuff, though. But you know, I think she never really got her recognition as a female rapper. She has, but it seems like when Cardi B came in the game, it just like Cardi B didn't surpass her. That's kind of weird. I'm like, all right, Cardi B is cool. I'm not taking nothing away from her, but she ain't messing with Nicki Minaj bar for bar.
I mean, it's a trend.
You know what I
what's
mean? Bar for
trending.
bar, Nicki Minaj is an animal.
I mean, Nicki's
Crazy.
been on top of her game for years, so that's no surprise to me that she's up there.
Yeah.
No surprise at all.
So Lizzo has been dropped from the Super Bowl halftime show consideration following her sexual assault allegation. You know anything about that?
No, I don't. Something about her dancers are coming forward about sexual assault. I don't know the details of that. I don't know who's assaulting who. but it's just weird. I mean, let's talk about sexual assault in a workplace. Um, have you ever been in a situation?
I sure did. It's crazy, guy. I'm gonna tell this story. So it's crazy, right? I work at I think you guys already know already. I work at Boeing, right? So I'm not gonna say the name, but I know this old lady. It seemed like she was trying to get a little. She gets a little flirty with everybody, right? It's just weird. But I remember one time I was like at break, right? I was like up by the lockers, nice and quiet. I'm sitting down by myself playing my phone, and she works with us, right? This old lady, and then she was walking up to me, right? And she was coughing. I'm like, oh shit. I think I said something like, oh, you can get somebody sick, right? So she knows me and all that kind. She knows a lot of people. And then she came and said it, man. She goes, I'm gonna get you sick, and she rubbed her butt on me. I'm like, whoa, it's crazy. I'm like, whoa, I didn't expect that. So she came and said it. And she goes, I'm gonna get you sick like this, and like set her butt on my lap. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, I didn't say anything though, but it was just weird. But yeah, she did it on purpose.
Yeah, he told me
She
about
did it on
that.
purpose, man. She was trying to get some of this young thing, but I'm like, lady, I'm too young for you. We trying to do.
You don't like them old ladies?
I mean, like, I wouldn't mind it if she was like younger. I'm just saying, I wouldn't mind, but nah, it was weird. I didn't say anything.
You should mind it. You're married.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm just saying, like, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying it was weird because like we're at work. I didn't say anything, right? But I'm pretty sure if it was the other way around, if I was doing it, then she would have been like reporting me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I didn't say anything about it. I'm like, nah. I told the people they were making fun of me though. But it was weird. But it does happen, right? People are gonna do that. You know what I mean? If they have the chance to. Humans are crazy. They'll do anything.
I had a little episode of that at work in my younger days, decades ago. No, I worked at this car dealer just as a part-time job on the weekend, and a lot of men work in that, car dealership. And there was a lot of inappropriate comments being made, towards me. And knowing, my person, I'm a jokester. I like to crack jokes. So I never really took it like a sexual thing, but they were sexual comments and whatnot. So just thinking back, like, I should have reported it, for sure, because
The mic closer.
it just falls. So how do I...
Where you want it at?
Right there. Lower. Yeah. Yeah, like that. And yeah, a lot of sexual comments and advances were being made towards me, but I'm the type that didn't want to make it a big deal. I kept it quiet. I was silent. It made me feel uncomfortable. But
you know what it is, though. You know what it is. I think
report
because we're Asian people kind of just brush it under the rug. You know what I mean?
not only that, but I didn't, not just brushing under it, I just didn't think it was a big deal. I didn't know about sexual assault is that what they call it? Sexual assault or sexual something. That was a thing. Like, we could report it and, action could have been taken. I did not know that existed. I didn't know anything about it at all. And not only that, like, other girls in the department were talking with other guys, and they seemed open and was okay with those appropriate comments and whatnot. Like, they were talking about piercing down in the private area, and yeah, it was weird. Um, but looking back, I should have said something for sure. File a case.
You know what they said. You know what they said, though, guys, right? Closed mouth don't get fed.
Yep. I learned that maybe the hard way. I always had anxiety and always hold things inside. And just because I just assumed I knew what the answer was going to be. So I didn't want to disappoint myself. So I just said, you know what? I'm not even going to say anything. But now, fuck it. I'm all about speaking my mind now. You about to scuff up my new Air Force. No, look how white they are. I can't do that. But, yeah, so now I'm just like, what's going on? Mic check, 1 2 1 2. But anyways, so yeah, no more of that. You know, if I want to say something or want to ask her something, I'm gonna ask. I'm not gonna assume anything anymore or overthink. Mhm. So what you got?
Yo, guys, I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, fuck password and checking phones. When I ask you something, just tell me the truth. I'm all about just telling the truth. Cause you know how it is, guys, right? We all go through it. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But your phone, you feel what I'm saying? Your wife or your husband, boyfriend, girlfriend checking your phone stuff. It's like I'm at this point where just tell me the truth, right? Because the thing is, right, who wanna go through all that? Who wanna go through your phone and find something, right? So I'm just at the point where like, just be honest. I think being honest is key at this point. A lot of people don't got it. They scared or whatever the case is. But I think just being honest is everything. Just telling the truth sometime, right?
Yep. I mean, you got to be 100%
Because I
truthful.
know that I'm not gonna lie, I'm guilty of it, right? I'm guilty of it, just like, password. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes it's like, and you know what the thing, guys? Like, I'm just at the point.
Why would someone be guilty about sharing their passwords in your case?
I don't know. They're hiding something, obviously, right? Whatever the case is. But you know what? It's like I don't want to be that person, right? Of like going through my wife or girlfriend's whatever's phone, right? As one thing when you're younger or whatever the case. I'm not sure of the age thing, but I don't want to do that. If I gotta go through your phone to see if you're doing
You did go through my
something,
phone back in the day.
yeah, I did. I just said that. I'm just saying that at some point in life, it just gets old and
It's stupid.
it just get
We too
it's
grown.
childish and just immature. It's like why do we gotta if we gotta do all this? Maybe this is not the right thing. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like two people should be on the same page with everything, right? Because I don't want to do all that. I don't want to be extra. I don't want to be trying to see. I don't care. You know what I mean? To me, I'm at the point where I don't care, man. Like I said, just be honest. What you want to do? What you want to do? You know what I mean? It's like if this not what you want, let me know. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I don't care, guys. I just want to be
I feel like
honest.
people do keep it a secret because they want their cake and eat it too. Then use it as a backup plan when things ain't going good with the current situation. They kind of run back to their little backup. So I feel like people do be sneaky for a reason, and I feel like those are the ones that have some kind of an abandonment, abandonment fear of being alone. So they gotta have a little backup plan. You know what I mean? You know, some people just ain't strong enough to kind of go through it solo. So when things ain't good, they go hit up whoever just to vent out their feelings. You know, so I feel like that's a lot of why people are being sneaky. It's because of that, which is stupid. You know,
Have you hit up somebody?
have I?
To be honest with the people right now, they want to know.
I don't
Let's
know.
see if she's lying or not. I want to know if she's lying to everybody. You guys are watching her, right? Have you hit up somebody? Be honest about it.
I hit up a lot of people.
No, you know what I'm talking about. Be
No, I
honest.
don't.
You thought about it, now you say I don't. It's okay.
No, I have not. I'm too busy with my business, with my kids.
That's what they all say. You're never
I
too
ain't
busy.
got time for. It's just a waste of time. For what?
You just said for what? Now you said no. Okay, but whatever.
No.
If you want to be behind the bushes, it's fine. Be behind the bush right here. It's fine. You dig what I'm saying? It's all good. Um, yeah. I, look at see.
That turned sour.
You see, you see, guys. You see. Look at this fly out of here. Trying to be
Yeah,
trying to be in the
it's trying to
podcast.
bite you.
If you repeatedly have to tell someone the same exact thing about how you feel and nothing's changed, understand they don't respect you. I totally agree with that. How do you feel about that? If you're constantly telling somebody and they don't change and they keep on doing the same thing over and over, that's true. They don't respect you, right?
I mean, there's probably facts behind that, but yeah, it's just maybe their feelings are also not being respected. You know, just things are not getting met. it's not a, relationships are not just a one-way highway. It's two people coming together to be one. But when one person is just all about them, it's my feelings. I don't give a fuck what you think, what you feel. You make me happy. You give me all this attention. But then the other person's not getting anything back. It's kind of hard to reciprocate that energy and that respect. I feel, it comes down to, treat people the way you want to be treated. And that's what I think. You know what I mean?
Are you sure about that?
I'm positive on that. You give me 100, I give you 100. If I'm slacking, maybe it's because of something.
I doubt that.
Or if you're slacking, maybe because of something.
I doubt that.
I don't doubt that at all. So, that comes to like plays a huge part in a relationship. You know, I think everybody needs to touch base with the loved one and just communicate and connect. And a lot of people don't open up to each other because they're afraid of the outcome of, what one might feel if I were to be this vulnerable and tell this person this thing. But you have to be open and honest and raw with your loved one, regardless what the outcome's going to be. You know what I mean? But respect is big in my book. I think in order to work it out and be good to each other, respect and honesty and trustworthy is very important. You gotta have trust. If you guys don't have trust, if you don't trust me, I don't trust you, we're not gonna build. We're not gonna be able to build. Because you're gonna be thinking, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and then you're gonna act a certain way because you're just assuming I'm not being truthful to you. So then you built this wall, and it's like we can't even build anything on anything. Trust is important. If you don't have trust in that person, it's hard to continue a relationship with them. Even in marriage, whatever it is. So if you want a relationship to work out, you have to have trust. And that's something he is dealing. It's something you don't trust me. He doesn't trust me.
Yeah, I don't trust her.
And that's weird. We've been together for 20 years, going on 21. And till this day, he still don't trust me.
Hey, action speaks louder than words. That's all I'm saying.
I trust him to the extent, too. I don't trust him 100% either. Your actions do play a role in that as well. And I feel like we can't be our 100% selves because of that. And I think that's why we always be fighting, have disagreements because of lack of trust and lack of respect. But we're working on it. We're definitely working on it.
Action speaks louder than words. Next time someone tries to convince you that they care, look at what they do, not what they say.
I feel it.
I'm not with the wordplay, guys. I'm all about the action.
Are you sure about that?
Because whatever I do, guys, is action. I don't just talk. Some people just talk.
Sometimes you do.
Some people just talk.
Let's keep it real.
I'm all about the action. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Best belief. Okay? I don't just talk. Shorty over here, talk. I'm not with the talking guy. You feel what I'm saying? So to me, that's what it is.
What'd they say? I'm not all about talk.
Closer to the mic, please.
I am not all about talk. I don't know what he's talking about. Is that good? But yeah, no, definitely. I mean, people can talk all they want, but if they ain't showing no action behind them words, it's pointless. And so I'm always with the action. If you're just gonna blabber, oh yeah, I ain't got time for that.
She's capping.
I ain't got time for that.
She's capping, y'all, because she just talked. That's all it is. So
BSing.
I will been with you.
Maybe you'd be doing something that makes me not.
You can have all the excuse you want.
Do what I say I'm gonna do. Takes two, baby.
She's the capper,
guys. It takes two
to
mingo.
She love to cap.
Tango.
All right, guys.
That was on my list.
50 cents. Okay. You ain't gotta talk about it. There's nothing on your list. You know what I mean? He's slow.
Freestyling
50
today.
Cent threw a microphone to the audience twice, hitting a fan in the head at an
Yo,
LA
what's up
show.
with all these celebrities throwing microphones to their fans? Yo, those people come out to support you, but you over here
I don't
fucking...
think it was he meant to do it. He just threw it out there. He wasn't
Okay,
trying to
remember
hurt
Cardi
nobody.
B? I'm just saying celebrities in general.
But she meant to throw it to the fan.
Because the girl threw liquor
Okay,
or
then
something.
how about 50 Cent? He's not just gonna throw
Okay,
it.
but I didn't read into that story, so why he threw
Then
it
why
for?
you assume for?
It just says.
Stop assuming. You're always assuming.
Well, tell us the story.
The ain't damn story. Just like he threw a microphone to the freaking fan and hit him in the head. I don't know why he did it. But it's just what it is.
That's just weird. You just go, you know,
what I mean?
it sounds
But
intentional.
But I saw the picture, guys. Look at the picture. She got a busted. It cut up her forehead right here.
It was bad.
Ooh.
It was like a rough throw.
I'm not gonna lie, guy hit me in the head. I want to get paid. That's getting paid right there. I'm sorry.
What if you got brain damage?
Ain't
It
no
worth
damn brain damage. Ain't no damn brain damage. She got a hard head. We got a hard head. It's a
microphone
skull.
is freaking heavy.
All I know is that
It's solid, and that guy is pretty buff.
she getting paid.
And you know, damn well, he hit it. He threw that microphone with force. You seen his biceps? Ooh, yes. And it hit her twice.
I don't know about twice. I know that it hits you in the head. That's all I knew. That's all I know. Hit you twice.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. Like, I don't know. It's just weird.
Damn,
Like, she
I
got
don't know,
bop
but
in
this
the
is
head.
crazy. First Cardi B, now her, now him. I mean, so that's kind of insane. All I know, if I was a celebrity, I wouldn't be throwing no microphone.
All right, what you got? What you got for the people? Get your notes ready, man.
Well,
Get your notes ready or not. Get your notes ready, or you're not gonna be walking on my podcast no more. To be honest.
excuse me, you didn't want to shoot to this
It don't
weekend.
matter. Okay, you're a guest on my show. Get your notes ready.
Well, let's see. I want to see if I should keep it what we're talking about, or change the topic entirely.
Well, she's slacking her notes, guys. New Texas law required drunk driver to pay child support if they kill a parent or guardian. If they
That's
kill a parent or a
insane.
guardian.
Yeah, I mean that's
Wow, that's crazy.
that's important. I mean,
Guys, I'm trying to tell you right now, these new laws and new rules coming out is crazy. Don't drink and drive, guys. You know what I mean? I'm serious, man. On a serious note, I used to do it. I am guilty of it. I'm not gonna lie. This many times what I told myself, I shouldn't be driving right now. This is ridiculous. This is bizarre. This is ludicrous. What am I doing behind the wheel? You know, just trying to get home. You know what I mean? Rolling down the window and trying to put water in my face and just, you know what I mean? Concentrate. You know what I mean? It's not right, guys, and it's not safe for you or anybody else because, you know, you're putting your life at risk and other people's life at risk. You know what I mean? So don't even do it, guys. Get an Uber. They got Uber. They got all kind of stuff these days that you can do. It's just not worth it, man. Because now it's crazy, but you know, and I get it. They make all these rules because there's so many people on the roads drinking and driving and drunk, and people are dying left to right. You know,
because of your senseless.
and it's
act,
just you know, and you don't
being
want to,
irresponsible.
and you don't want to live with that, you know, on your back. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to live that you took somebody's life, somebody innocent, somebody's kid or parent. You know what I mean? Cause that's bad, man. It's gonna eat you up, guys. It's gonna eat you up. And you know, I'm glad that I stopped drinking. That I don't, you know what I mean? I don't do that kind of stuff no more. You know, it feels good. It feels great. You know what I mean? I'm not telling you got to stop drinking or whatever the case is, but just you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Have a good plan. You know, like I said, Uber, man, Uber. You ain't gonna beat it. Come back the next day, pick your cars up, or
I feel like this is what everyone should do. If you're making that decision to drink that day, you need to have a plan that you will plan out how you will get home. And once you have that in place, maybe that will help you make better choices and better decision. Like, okay, I'm gonna drink tonight, so that means I'm gonna Uber. Don't even put it in your head that you're gonna drive home. You're gonna wait till you're sober and drive home, because that's never the case. But if you're gonna go into your weekend and be like, you know what, I'm gonna drink tonight, and I'm gonna Uber home, you know. And then I think when you put that in your mind, just maybe that will kind of like click. But who knows? I mean, when you're drunk, you're drunk. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Sometimes you're not thinking straight. You don't have mental clarity. But I feel like just having that plan in place prior to drinking and just implanting that into your brain, or just drink responsibly or don't drink at all.
Make better choice, guys. Just make better
I
choice,
mean,
man.
we don't drink. We haven't drank for 8 months. Um, and I ain't gonna lie. In the beginning, it was hard when we would go to social functions and people are drinking. I'd be like, oh yeah, let me get a shot or two. And it was a little hard. But now it's all right. It's easy. We actually went bowling yesterday, and the whole family was just having a good time drinking, and kind of miss cheersing with them and whatnot. But then I just remembered why I why we decided not to drink.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We went bowling with my family last night, guys, for a birthday party, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real. Everybody's drinking, smoking, and stuff like that. Do I miss it? Um, Maybe just a little bit. You know what I mean? I say about a good 5%. You know what I mean? 5%, real little. You know what I mean? Real little. I do miss it because you know what I mean. Like I said, everybody's doing, but I was like, I don't need it because I was able to have fun, run around, and act how I act when I'm drunk anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm running around, I'm talking loud. You feel what I'm saying? I am who I am. You feel what I'm saying? So to me, it's like, hey, I'm able to be myself and act up and have fun. I'm not just because I stopped drinking doesn't mean I'm all quiet in the corner, just like you know what I'm
No,
saying.
he was actually
I'm gonna be
pretty
myself.
live.
I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna have fun still. You know what I mean? It's like so to me, it's on your head,
I'm
guy.
not there yet.
It's on your head. You know what
I
I
need
mean?
a little bit of alcohol to
I
get me
enjoy it. I
going.
mean, because to me, it's like, yeah, I think it was cool. But I do miss a little bit of it, just a little bit.
Can I get some more, baby?
Nothing much. You know what I mean? I do miss a little bit of it, but hold on, bathroom break. I just went back. Ooh. Oh, you guys had that cappuccino earlier. You guys had it all day. I am
Oh
stuffed.
yes, tell them about
My
it.
goodness, what about it?
How was it?
It's not bad. I give it an 8. I give it an 8. It's not
Yeah,
bad at
guys,
all.
we made seafood capellino here at camp.
It was cool.
We fancy with it.
I love cappuccino. Um, no, what were we talking about?
Drinking and
Driving.
driving.
Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I got I'm not sure if I said lucky, but I did a lot of that. I'm not, and you know what, guys? I am not proud of it. I am not proud of doing that all these years. You feel what I'm saying? Like to me, it's like it was really close, really, really close. Like I said, you know, I can say that I got into a really bad car accident, right? I used to have a white Cadillac, that I crashed when I was like in my early 20s, drinking and driving. I never told a story before you guys. I never told a story to you guys before on YouTube, but this will be the first time me telling. I might as well tell it now since we're talking about it. But I was in my early 20s, guys, and how's it going? I was in my early 20s, guys, and I'm drinking, I'm smoking, you know what I mean? I'm thinking I'm Superman, you know what I mean? Like I'm unstoppable, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? 'Cause you know how it is in your early 20s. I was at a party at my friend's house, right? Little get together, and I'm smoking weed, I'm drinking beer, I'm drinking liquor, and I was supposed to go to another party, right? Up in White Center, right? And then my friend called me up, so I'm like, all right, guys. And mind you, I was in Tequila at this time, with my friends. And then I'm like, all right, guys, I'm gonna take off, right? I'm gonna go to meet my other friend, White Center. And I just got done smoking weed, drinking beer, and taking shots, Hennessy, right? So they're like, you all right, P? You good to drive? And you know how it is when you're like, yeah, I'm good. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, you know what I mean? And I hop in my Cadillac, start driving, bumping music. When you get in the car, you gotta turn the music up loud. I'm really bad, guy. In the car drive, I pass out. The ride is just too smooth. When I'm drinking, I'm in a car ride, it's over. I'm sleeping, right? So mind you, I was by myself. It's like maybe like 8 or 9 o'clock at nighttime in the evening, and then And then I hopped in my car and I start driving to White Center. And the crazy thing is, I wasn't even going. I was so messed up. I wasn't even going to that place. It's like I just black out, and it took me. The spirit took me somewhere else. I was on like East Night. I was on East Marginal Way towards Bowen and Seattle. So I went that way, right? And then I just passed out in my Cadillac. I
Were
passed
you by
out.
yourself?
I was by myself. I just said I was by myself. I passed out, and I hit a freaking fence or a
I
tree or
think it
something.
was a tree.
A tree or a fence, either or, right? Right by Bowen, Seattle, and I just woke up. I'm like, whoa, whoa, what was going on? So I messed up my car, and I got up. I tried to run away, but there's nowhere to run. At this point, I'm just stuck. I'm like, all right, whatever. And you know what was crazy, right? No, what was crazy? I'm glad that I didn't hit nobody. I'm glad I didn't hurt nobody. You know what I mean? Because I could have easily, you know what I mean, hit somebody and kill somebody, or kill myself. So from that day on that happened, I kind of woke up. I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. So I was scared, right? And what's it called? I tried to run away, right? At that point, but I'm like, there's nowhere to run. So I think somebody called the police on me, right? So I just waited there, and then next thing you know, the police came over. It was a police lady, and and I was being at this point, I'm like, whatever, I'm already caught up in the game. So I was being honest. I was like, ma'am, I'm sorry. I had a few drinks. I had more than a few drinks, but I had a few drinks. I was trying to be honest, and she was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." And she didn't even give me a ticket for a DUI. All she did was give me a ticket for no insurance. It was like 400 or 500 bucks at the time, around 400 bucks, 300 400 bucks. This is like 15 years ago, guys. 15, 20 years ago. So but after that day, I really calmed down a lot about drinking and driving, guys, because I really thought about, man, like you know what I mean, like I could have been gone, or I could have took somebody's life, and then I would have just that would have eat me up forever, like you know what I mean, killing somebody innocent. You feel what I'm saying, for something like that. So I really calmed down a lot, and I wasn't really drinking and driving like that at all, but maybe just a little bit before that, but not a lot. But it's a wake up call. I believe that, when stuff like that happen, it's a wake up call for you to realize, like, hey, that's a warning for you. You better slow your ass down. You better slow down. So I slowed down a lot after that time I crashed my Cadillac, guys. I slowed down a lot. I was still drinking and driving here and there, but I wasn't like hammered. You know what I mean? It's one thing to be like a little bit buzzed, 1 or 2 beer. You know what I mean? Than being hammered. Hammered, I'm talking about you 5 shots in, a few beers, a joint, or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? Like you're lit. You dig what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Like I used to be like that. I used to be lit driving, which that is not that's not cool. That's not cool at all. Cause at that point you playing games now. You know what I'm saying? That's not you driving. That's not you driving. That's spirit driving. You dig? So no, I really woke up, guys. That was a wake up call. Until now, where I'm at now, it's like, I totally don't do it no more. I don't feel comfortable doing it, and it's just what it is. So to me, it's like, no, I'm done playing games, guys. Oh, that just shut off by itself. Hold on, break time.
That's crazy. We don't even know when it stopped at, huh?
No, it's just that other one, the GoPro. It's the backup one. All right, guys, we're almost
Well,
done wrapping this thing up. What you gotta talk about?
a 12-year-old died after his gym teacher told him to run during triple digit heat wave. That is absolutely sad.
What?
A 12-year-old kid died because his gym teacher made him run in a triple digit heat wave. It was like 107 degrees outside, and he wasn't dressed, weather appropriately, I guess. And the gym teacher was like, their activities were running, and she made the boy run. And witnesses, like his classmates, told um, the officers that the child was crying for help, was like, I can't breathe, can I get some water? And she refused him of those things. And he collapsed and died of cardiac arrest.
What the
And
heck?
that is
Where is
awful.
this at?
California.
She didn't
And
give him
that's
no.
what,
She didn't give him no water.
mm-mm.
What's wrong, lady?
And this is what I tell my kids all the time. I don't care what your teachers say. No, you can't have this, you can't have that. If you feel like something's not feeling right or you just don't feel safe, you go talk to somebody else. You know, like we put trust in these teachers to protect our kids, and they're afraid to speak up because they're an adult and they're the teacher. You know, if they say no, that means no, and that's just awful.
He was
I
7 year old.
can't 12.
He's
I
12 years
can't
old.
12 years old.
That's crazy, man.
So
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I do respect these. I do. It's not all right. I do respect these teachers. You know what I mean? But some of these teachers are just butthead. You dig what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Like, they be taking their job too serious or some crap. It's like, that's not cool, man. That's not cool, man. Is he getting? Was it a girl or guy? Is he
there's
getting?
a boy.
No, I'm talking
The
about the girl.
teacher.
Teacher.
It's a girl.
Oh,
Female.
sued. Did she get sued?
There's a case against her.
Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie.
But
Let me tell the story real fast, guys. Like, I was in high school, right? You know, and I don't give a damn about. Hey, man, I don't give a damn about this. I don't give a damn about these teachers, guys. Some are cool. I ain't gonna lie. It's not all teachers. Some of these teachers is just butthead. I remember I was in science class, right, in high school. Guys, mind you, I gotta do a number two, right? I'm like, ooh, ooh, I gotta get number two. So I was like, yeah, can I use the restroom? He's like, no, you can. He said something, he said no or something like that. I'm like, what? I just got my butt up and just left. I'm like,
yep.
you can tell me no? I gotta do, you know what I mean? What did you want me to say? I gotta go.
Want me to shit in my
Come on,
pants?
come on. He said no. I got my ass. I'm like, oh, you want to play that game? Okay. Mind you, I didn't give a damn in high school. I was always lit anyways. So, you know what I mean? He said
It shut
no.
down.
I just got up. I just got up and just what's it called? Went to the bathroom anyway and did my thing. Came back. I'm not. I didn't came back, but I came back the next day. But you know, it is what it is. It's like, you know, you ain't gonna tell me no, man. Like some of these teachers are just, man, weirdos, man, for real. But
Like for example, like that. Like, you know, listen to your body. If the teacher says no, be like, F you, I'm still going.
man,
You don't know my body. Obviously I need to go. That's why I asked to go. And if you're gonna deny me of bathroom passes, like F you. That's not right. You want me to shit here in the fucking classroom? So I teach my kids to, like, if you feel unsafe, if you feel a certain way, go just do it. I don't care. You're not gonna be in trouble. You know what I mean? You're not. Like this one teacher tried to accuse my son of grabbing popcorn. I guess one day out of the week they get free popcorn on Fridays, and she told my son, "No, you cannot have popcorn because you already had some this earlier." And my son's like, "No, I didn't." Like he was being 100% honest, and she just made him felt so low, like he was lying. And she was like, "You're being dishonest. I saw you. You were here earlier for popcorn. It's only one limit per child, blah blah blah." And he kept on telling her, "Ma'am, I didn't get popcorn earlier. That wasn't me. You must have mistaken me for somebody else." And she was like, "No, it's you, and you're not gonna get it." Oh man, when he came home and told me that story, I was pissed. But luckily, my son went to another teacher and told his teacher what had happened. And she went and took my son to that lady and confronted her. Like, you know, he did not grab popcorn earlier. You mistaken him for someone else. So he needs and deserve a popcorn. So I'm so happy that my son went and did that. And so it just goes to show you, just tell your kids, you know, you don't feel right, just the hell. Is it shutting down again?
sorry about it. I got the other ones back up.
To just go ask another teacher. You know what I mean? Don't just go with whatever the teacher tells you, honestly. Whatever the case may be, if you don't feel right, go get a second opinion. Go ask help from somebody else. And so my son already knew that, and I was so proud of him because I would have been so upset if he didn't get his popcorn that day. You know, I'd have been like, "What? Who's the teacher? Let me go confront her real
just
quick."
a stinking popcorn. Like,
Seriously,
give the
just
kid a
give the kid the
popcorn. My
popcorn.
goodness.
The hell you gonna lose?
Some of
10
this teacher,
cents?
man. But boy, 1 second. Just give him
Give him
seconds.
seconds.
Jesus Christ. Popcorn talking about
But-
no. Just a kid.
Yeah, so
Some
if
of
my
these
son
teachers,
was in
man.
that situation, and I tell him, if you can't run, because you know they do make you run laps and stuff, run a mile, I go, don't force your body to. You know, if you can't run, just walk. If the teacher forces you to run, forget it. Don't do it. Listen to yourself and do what you need to do. As long as you're not disrespecting or being like a problem child, you're fine. You ain't gonna get in trouble with me.
You wake up and find out you are the only human on Earth. What is the first thing you are doing?
Me.
No, me. Of course, you. I'm asking
I
you.
know. I go find shelter.
Speak to the mic, please. Y'all's not
I
doing that.
would go and find shelter.
Where?
And anywhere. If I'm the only human on earth, I'm gonna go find shelter where there's food, water, all the essentials and necessities that I need. Um, and a place that is I can lock doors. So not just like an open building, but a shelter that I can, live in. I mean, what else am I supposed to do, right? It's giving me like the legend vibes. What would you do? What's the first thing you would do?
Go look for
Shelter? Food? What?
go look for other people.
But it just says you're the only human on earth.
They say that, but there's always somebody. There's no way you could be the only person. It might seem like it for
Okay,
that
well, in
moment.
this case, let's say you are the only human.
That'd be too weird.
Well, what is the first thing you would do?
I don't know.
Would you go to the mall?
Why the hell would I go to the mall for?
Would you go to the grocery store?
Why would I
pick
go
up
to the mall
food?
for?
I'm just saying, there's so many things.
No, I'll probably go look for. I'll probably go look for somebody. People. I know there's still people out there. That's the thing about that. We're never the only one out here. We're never. There's always somebody
so
out
you
here.
would just basically travel, and not really have shelter in place or food in place yet.
What's the point of having shelter? There's nobody.
Well, time. I mean, it gets dark, and you don't know what's gonna happen in the dark.
Well, if you're just saying there's nobody, then what's the point? There's
What if
nothing.
there's creatures?
I'm not scared of that. I'm gonna look for some other people.
Of course, who wants to be alone?
I mean,
It'd be
but,
too weird.
What you got?
Let's talk about quality time and why everybody have to make it a priority. I feel like spending time with your loved ones is very important to build that connection. Just to get to know each other, you know what I mean?
Spending quality time what?
Spending quality time with your loved ones. Why it's important, seeing, old family members, or just being around, people that you care about. We work so much every day. The kids go to school 5 days out the week. We're kind of just, when we get home, we're kind of in our own zone. So I think it's very important to at least once or twice a week to kind of come together and just have a conversation. Oh my gosh. So back last year or so, my husband created this weekly schedule where we would have family meetings. Remember? We did that once. We didn't continue it though, but I feel like we definitely need to go back to that, where we would meet on a Sunday, which I'm very proud of him for even thinking of that. Such a good man to actually suggest it, actually.
You sure about that? I'm a good man?
Yeah, to suggest the family meeting. So he suggested that we have a family meeting the first Sunday of the month, and where me, him, and the kids would have dinner together because he works graveyard, so we never really get to have dinner together. So I would cook or buy food, and we would just have dinner at the table because honestly, we never do that. We hardly do that. The kids eat different times. I eat at work, and then when I come home, I don't eat at all. So I feel like we only did that one time. So we definitely need to get back to that. And I feel like us having those family meetings really does bring us together, and he gives us a chance to talk. Like, okay, kids, we have 2 kids, so like my son would talk, like anything you want to talk about, whether it be about school or if he's happy, if he's getting bullied. So just talking to your kids, talking to your spouse as a family is very important. So he thought of that idea, and no, that was an amazing idea, and I feel like we should continue it. What happened? Why did we stop?
You tell me.
But the kids were on board with it, and so.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this video. One last topic we're talking about. You're worth somebody who texts, "I miss you" at 12:30 p.m. in the middle of the day when they surrounded by people, not at 1:30 a.m. when they're alone.
So basically, you are worth somebody who texts, "I miss you" at 12:30 in the middle of the day when they're surrounded by people, not at 1:30 a.m. when they're alone.
You didn't get what I read
I
earlier?
get it.
Why you gotta read over again?
Just because I just want to, I like to.
That mean that, just because, oh, now you miss somebody, just you ain't got nobody around you and you're by yourself and you're finally thinking about the person. Because I feel like if you really truly misses or love somebody and care for somebody, you can be around a whole bunch of people just kicking it, having a good time. And your mind is like, I miss him or her or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? No, like, oh man, you with people, be like, damn, I miss her or I miss him. I'm gonna text them right now and be like, hey, I love you, I miss you, whatever the case is. Not just, okay, you're by yourself, you're bored right now. You know what I mean? You're bored, you're like, I miss you. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's very important. It's very important. Like,
I feel like just unexpected text messages are important no matter the day, no matter the
well, that's
time.
pretty much the same thing. It's
Yeah.
just what it is. It's just not when you're just it's just not when you're feeling lonely, then you miss that person. You know what I mean? It should be,
Well, if
like I
it's like
said.
a late night conversation when you're texting someone late night and it's consistently late night.
Well, usually
then
late
you
night.
already
Well,
know.
usually late night mean a booty call, meaning that you're just either drunk, high, or you're just lonely.
Or
You
you're
miss
just
somebody,
bored.
and you're bored. You know what I mean? It's gotta be when you're around people, you're kicking, you're having a good time, but you're not complete. You be like, you know what? This person is not here right now, and I miss him or her. You feel what I'm saying? Though? So it's like, hey, I'm thinking about you. You know what I mean? So I think that's real. You know what I mean? That's real out there. I mean, like I said.
We do that.
Because some people just do it because they're bored or they're
We
lonely.
text each other that sometimes.
Yeah.
We do. I text him 1:43. He thinks that's weird and random because
Yeah.
it'll be 1:43 the time.
She's capped, guys. So
I do
this
text him
would-
1:43, and he's like, "That's the thing." He thinks I'm capping, but really it's 1:43. And I look at the clock. I go, "Oh shit, it's 1:43." So I text him 1:43, and he goes, "You're weird." I go, "How am I weird?"
She's a big capper, y'all. This woman's one of the biggest capper there is.
But
So she's gonna call me up, right? Talking about, it's, oh my God, what time is this? 1:43. Oh, I'm
okay,
like,
maybe the way I
really?
delivered the message was kind of
It's
like
really?
cringe.
Like, oh
Because
my
I said,
God.
"Oh my God, look at the time, it's 1:43." What I should have said was, "Oh my goodness, I called you right at 1:43."
But
So
you know
I
what?
guess the way I said
But you
it
know
was
what?
kind of cringe.
She is cringe, y'all. This woman is cringe. I mean, at the end of the day, cringe master. You're cringe master. That's
But
what
you
it
love
is.
this cringe master.
You're cringe.
hmm
But anything else you gotta say to the people?
No, I mean I think we did pretty well for it being a last minute podcast. I didn't plan for this. I did talk to him about doing a podcast this weekend. He wasn't really on board, so I didn't really do my homework. So I do apologize not having some
You
juicy
never do your homework.
topics
You
for
never
you
do your homework. You
guys.
never have no homework. You never
But
do your thing. It's just what it is.
anyways, next episode it'll be a little bit juicier. I think we need to spice it up a little bit. What you think?
Sure. All
Let's
right,
make it
guys.
funny.
Well, thank you for watching what we talking about podcast, guy. I appreciate the love and support, man. It's been a journey. Appreciate
What episode
appreciate. This is episode 12.
is this? Wow.
Episode 12, guys.
I lost count.
Appreciate the love and support. Really mean it. It means a lot. Thank you for watching. Until the next episode, take care of yourself. Love yourself. Peace and love.
Cheers, guys.